Yes, yes. Well, hello, people. What can I say? We're live on the NTV player. NTV player. So, I want to welcome you all back to the channel because you read the title right. We are back. We are coming back in full swing. Um, well, I say full swing. We're coming back. That's the main thing. So I've obviously not done anything on this channel in I don't even know how long. I think I did stream once, maybe like 3, 4 months back. The stream got deleted after I was live. But I haven't really properly done anything on this channel in God knows how long, and it's crazy. You know, time has just slipped away and time has just gone. And, weeks have gone by and months have gone by. And before you know it, time's just absolutely, left us. And it's been absolutely ages. So, first of all, where did I go? Where, that's like the main question for people who maybe haven't had a clue as to where I've gone. So basically, what happened is I think 2019 was the I think 2018 we took a break from the channel. I believe we took a break like late mid to late 2018. I think it would be around the I can't remember. Honestly, truthfully, I can't remember. All I know is sometime we took a break from the channel, and I didn't come on the channel for like 4 months, maybe, or something like that. Maybe a little bit less than that. And then we did make a return to the channel, and we did some stuff on the channel, and then I left the channel. So the reason why I left 2019 was a good year for me with my music. So my music was doing really well. My music was doing fantastic. I was starting to get local gigs and bookings to do my MCing. And as you can see by the decks, I've also got back into my DJing. So the music was going really, really well for me. And a lot of this channel depended on my PlayStation 4. And I wasn't going on the PlayStation 4 as much because I was just literally so busy with the music. I was always like going to someone's house and doing a radio show. I was always doing my own recordings and live streams on the mic myself. And then, like I say, got back into the DJing, vinyl and CD and digital mixing. And my PS4 just started collecting dust, and to be fair, I was lacking on inspiration on what I wanted to do for the channel. Now, I always wanted to kind of bring the NTV back and rebrand the NTV, which is what we're going to be talking about a little bit later on. And I always wanted to do something with it, but I just didn't have the inspiration there and the people to help me with it. And definitely, I think the filming things on Minecraft was dying. It was dying out for me. And Minecraft got all updated, and half the skin packs got changed, and everything just didn't really go in our favor, if I'm going to be, truthfully honest with you. So I decided that it was maybe time to call it a day, and sort of, I don't know how to put it, but like call it a night and sort of say we've had a good run, but we can't really go any further, if that makes sense. So I decided to kind of like stop the channel. So I stopped it more or less completely and said I was completely finished with this channel, and I didn't want to do it no more. And every now and again something would draw me back to this channel, whether it would be just to watch an old video, whether I was showing somebody our amazing Park Drive series, whether I just wanted to like just look at it in general. And I always felt a little bit disappointed, like, yeah, I wish we'd done more with the channel. I wish we'd kind of somehow kept it going. And then I had these little ideas, maybe I'll bring it back. And then the ideas just kind of never really went into motion. And, I ended up leaving the channel again and, not actually coming back to it. However, Now, I do feel I am going to come back to the channel, and we are going to give the channel what I believe to be one final chance. So we've kind of got this one chance to save the channel, and we're going to be bringing back some stuff, and we're going to be doing some cool stuff regarding NTV and stuff, and it's going to be absolutely wicked. It's not going to involve video games or the PlayStation, but it's going to involve some really, really cool stuff that's going to get filmed outside of like video games and stuff. As I don't even have a PS4 anymore, believe it or not. I actually got rid of it. That's how kind of bored of the PlayStation I got. And stuff like that. So some of the old Park Drive crew, such as Ant, Steve, sort of Ben, CJ, all the old crew that were in the background of so many live streams on this channel. I haven't spoken to them in months. Not that I've got anything against them, or that I fell out with them or anything. It was just me personally feeling like I was growing away from the PlayStation. Like I say, I had other commitments outside of the PlayStation. They were kind of like what was exciting me at the moment, all this music stuff, and that's kind of it was going well, so I kind of wanted to carry it on, and that's kind of where the PlayStation kind of died off for me. And in the end, it was just like I say, it was collecting dust. So I actually sold it to my friend. But like I say, we're going to come back on the channel, and we're going to give it what I believe to be one final chance to try and make a little success of the channel. I don't know how long this will last. I don't know what will happen. I'm not aiming to go like viral or big. I've never been that interested in going viral or big on YouTube. I just more do it for the fun, to be honest with you. I mean, I do like to think that some people are obviously watching, but I are fussed about bringing in like thousands upon thousands of views. If I'm hitting like 50 to 90 views on my videos, like that would be happy enough for me. I'm getting a few people watching it. That would interest me. I'm not fussed about. I mean, obviously, if I was going to get like hundreds and thousands of views, I'd obviously be pleased and chuffed about it. But it's not something that if it happens kind of thing. Because, like I say, my music is still kind of like my main commitment. And I most certainly don't want to become a YouTuber full time. I just kind of do the channel, want to do the channel, sorry, for a little bit of fun, just something in the background. So what actually made me want to come back, and like, why have I decided to come back now? Well, there's one main reason why I've decided to come back, and that is because I'm getting involved in something very, very soon. I'm getting involved in something very soon. And it was a perfect idea to kind of bring NTV back and kind of brand NTV with this new thing that I'm going to be getting involved with. So it's quite a weird one. It is definitely a weird one. So I want to tell you a little bit about it. So basically, I've got a good friend called Leeton, and he runs a group called he runs a podcast called The Layman Show. The Layman Show has taken off quite well, and they've done quite well over it. It's him and his friend called Gabe, and they just basically podcast in front of a camera, and they talk about stuff that's going on in the world and have a little bit of a joke over some of it, and sort of give their opinions, and they do things like competitions and stuff as well. But besides that, they have a group online called the Layman Show Group. And it's just basically a Facebook group where you can join the group and you can share like funny pictures and funny memes, and you can have a laugh in there with people. And there was a point not so long back where there was quite a bit of drama going around on Facebook, and there was like some people arguing, and there was some stuff going off. Between a few people in Hull, and causing a little bit of drama and arguments. So my friend Lee decided to edit a picture. So he got like a bird's eye, well, not a bird's eye view, but like a up high shot from a drone of Hull. And he put Hull Enders on it instead of EastEnders. So he's having a bit of a joke like Hull Enders, because there was drama going on. There was like arguing and drama. So he was like Hull Enders. So he put this picture up, and then he decided to share it into his banter group. and the picture surprisingly did really well. And a lot of people started commenting and saying, do you know what, you should actually film a little sketch called Hullenders. You should actually make a little sketch. So at first it was just like, yeah, that's going to take a bit of time, and that's not really going to work. And then we got more comments about it, more people wanted us to actually do it. So we're actually going to film a sketch called Hull Enders, which is a really fun little thing that I'm going to be a part of. I'm going to be playing a character. And basically, it's just going to be a little bit like a rip-off of EastEnders, but it's going to be about people's lives in Hull. And we've got some like storylines that are going to happen. I don't know how long the shows are going to be. I don't know, like, if we're going to make sort of like full, sort of like, like proper big sort of full episodes, or if they're just going to be like little 10-minute sketches. I'm not sure yet. We're still kind of setting things up in place, but we've got this like Hullenders idea that is absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to start getting involved and to start filming it. So basically I thought, well, why don't we kind of bring the NTV back, and why don't I, because I'm in the sketch as well. So I've kindly asked my friend Lee if I could take a copy of the video once it's made and finished, if I could do my normal NTV touches. So, the NTV idents, the advert break, that kind of thing, and just kind of make a little cool sort of my own version of it, but as if the Hullenders would be getting shown on NTV, if that makes sense. So he was kind of like, yeah, we could kind of like join it together kind of thing. So I was like, yeah, that would be a really, really cool way to bring this channel back, to do sort of like this little Hullenders series. So then I was sort of thinking, well, I can't just really do that. Do you know what I mean? I've got to do some other things as well. And this is where I'd stumbled upon something ages ago that is an absolutely magnificent creation. And currently, right now, it's doing really well on YouTube. So basically, there's a guy, and I believe he's a fan of Coronation Street. And what he's done is he's created these parody episodes called Sorry Nation Street. So he's taken old Coronation Street episodes from like 2005, 2006 sort of time, going into 2007. And he's taken the episodes. I don't know if it's just him behind it, or if he's got like some of his friends behind it, but they've made these sort of like parodies where they've kind of like voiced over the characters. And they've called it Sorry Nation Street. And they're kind of like making sort of like rude jokes, and the swearing in it. And it's quite funny to watch. Like, you watch the episodes, and it's almost like you're seeing the characters in a different way. You've kind of got like Ken Barlow saying like "for fuck's sake" and shit like that. And I'm just, it's quite funny to watch. And they're kind of like just making like jokes up, but everything kind of fits together, and it is almost like you are watching an episode of Coronation Street. And some of the accents that they've done for some of the characters are actually pretty decent, sort of like accents, like impressions, but then some of them aren't actually the best, and that's sort of in a way makes it good as well, because it adds to the sort of like drama, it adds to the humor and the funniness of the show. So anyway, I'm in contact with the guy. I asked him if I could email him, and what I want to do is feature a couple of his episodes on our channel and do like an NTV kind of thing. So I've started editing his episode 1, and just putting like my NTV stuff over it. So I'm hoping that he's going to allow us to do a little bit of a feature on the show. On the channel. So like, because in some sense I am kind of in a way like just taking his video and kind of like just adding some stuff like sort of at the beginning and in the middle and at the end of his video. But obviously I ain't going to do it without his say so. So I've obviously asked him, I've sort of told him, I really like what you do. And I'm kind of rebranding this NTV, sort of coming back, and it'd be great if I could just showcase a couple of your episodes. Oh, pardon, sorry. On the channel. So hopefully he's going to get back to us, because that would be really, really cool to do a little NTV feature um, of the chat, on the channel. Like I say, he does an absolutely amazing job. He's hit quite a lot of subscribers. He's doing quite well on YouTube through doing this, and he's just absolutely smashing it out the park at the moment. And I'm just thinking, go on, son. Absolutely nail it and smash it, because you're doing amazing. And you actually, when I watch them, it makes me laugh. And that's what it's about. It's about making people laugh. And he's just doing such a really sort of like funny take on Coronation Street. And even if you don't watch the soaps, you know about them, and like of characters' names, because they're that popular, and they're on our screens every week. So even people that aren't really into the soaps could probably watch this, and they'd probably have a laugh about it. And shit like that. So it's quite funny. So I thought that would be a really, really cool thing to do a feature on. And also, if you see at the side of me, I've actually got a green screen up on my wall as well. So what that means is I will be able to do some cool stuff with my green screen as well, which means we might be able to do some like shows and stuff like that, and we might be able to make some cool like documentary sketches, and maybe even bring back the news at 10, but have us like as if we're sat in an actual newsroom studio. So we might actually be able to do some cool stuff as far as that goes. And we might be able to sort of, in some sense, look like we're in the newsroom, and we're presenting the news and stuff. And same with the weather. I should be able to like get a weather map up, and it'd be as if I'm sort of like narrating the weather, if you like, or reading the weather out. So it's gonna be like really, really fun to do. And I'm looking forward to some of the stuff we can do. It's kind of bringing NTV back, but it's bringing it back in a better way. And it's kind of making it more, I guess the word is, it's making it more sort of like less childish, because that Minecraft feel, although everything was edited well, and everything was still kind of funny, like Park Drive's funny and stuff, it's still got that kind of kiddie-ish, cartoony look to it. And it will be nice to have some more like sort of real life filming, if that makes sense. And us as a person, and people that are going to help me with this, they're going to get more sort of hands-on, and it's going to be great. And hopefully we'll have some really, really good stuff to come to the channel. So I guess the next question is when is the channel gonna, when am I actually gonna come back to the channel, kind of thing? When can we expect to see this? Well, like I say, I'm waiting for the go ahead on the Sorry Nation Street. Now, if I do get a go ahead on the Sorry Nation Street, if I do get a go ahead, if I am able to feature a couple of his episodes, or maybe even feature the series, then I will. I've got the first video more or less edited, so just so like when he gives me the go ahead, I can just upload it, kind of thing. If he doesn't give me the go ahead, then I'll just keep the video for my own personal use, and not show it, because I don't want to feel like I'm ripping off his channel. Although it will be good to have a little feature and stuff like that. And it's got the adverts in and stuff. So hopefully I can show it to you people. But what I was going to say is, other than that, like I can't say for definite when we're going to come back. It might take, it's going to take a few months. I mean, as far as the Hollanders goes, we've still got to get some equipment bought for that, and we've got to start writing a script, and we've got a few bits and bobs to do, and then it's actually got to be filmed, and it's got to go through the first editing, which is the editing before I can then edit it, if that makes sense, and stuff like that. So it's going to take a bit of time, so don't expect anything just yet. But I did want to kind of like announce in good time the sort of like coming back of this channel, if you like, the coming back, so people can sort of like get prepared. And I will leave this live stream up. This live stream will stay up. However, you might have noticed that a lot of videos have been deleted off of the channel, and I am trying to get rid of just unnecessary videos, really. Just like stuff that really doesn't apply to the channel anymore. Live streams and stuff. I know it's kind of like the memories of us building the city and stuff, but my mind's just in a different, my mind's not in that sort of stuff anymore. And you know to be honest with you, at the end of the day, a lot of them streams, that I used to ramble, and sometimes I'd go live, and I'd think, yeah, I want to stream, and then I'd get bored like 20 minutes later, and we'd go off and start rambling about other things. And if I was a bit down and upset, I'd ramble on live streams. I'd annoy the fuck out of people that were sat in chat parties with me. And I just think now, I don't, they don't need to be there, really, do they? I mean, what's it going to prove? And it's just that, it doesn't necessarily give a bad name to the channel, but if I was looking for a channel, I most certainly wouldn't be entertained as such by some of them live streams. So, in that sense, I just want to kind of get rid of them. So I'm sort of just keeping everything on the channel that's to do with NTV. So Park Drive, Lost on an Island. There was a series that I started which never took off. I forgot about it. It was some like The Deadly Neighbor or something. I do remember sort of like planning the filming of it, and it was about two neighbors that didn't get on, and then this like deadly murder was supposed to happen, and basically to one of the neighbors, and then it was supposed to sort of like become an investigation, if you like. So that'll stay up there. There was one called Blaine County as well, which was another series that we did a couple of episodes for. It was about a guy who comes out of the army, and he's sort of like adjusting back to his life in the little town of Paleto Bay. On Grand Theft Auto, we had a Lost on an Island, which had about 7 or 8 episodes, which again was a series about a guy who is in a plane crash. He gets lost on the island. Never really took off again. And then we've done some other like bits and bobs as well. So anything NTV related, that's going to stay on the channel. That's on the channel for life. However, just things like, the sort of like streams and stuff, and again, it's a bit of a shame, but the clubbing year videos, they're just not necessarily that needed. So I'll probably download a couple of them just to keep them anyway, because they are memories of like, nights out that I've gone to. I've obviously changed phones since then. But yeah, so don't expect anything from the channel like, in the next coming days or anything. It might take 3 or 4, maybe 5 months. It might even be later this year. But we are definitely coming back. I can 100% guarantee you that. And once I can start like pushing some content to come on the channel, NTV wise, then we will go ahead with the channel. Like I say, if Sorry Nation Street gives us the go ahead, I'll upload that video, but I'll look for other things that I could maybe edit and make into some little videos as well, that I possibly can put on the channel for you. And then we can actually get the channel sort of like booming and rolling. So that's going to do it for this live. I don't want to like ramble and keep it going on too long. You get the point. I'm coming back. You know why I left. Sort of roughly what's to come. So hopefully you're excited for it, because I know I am. So make sure you keep it blessed, people. Thanks for locking in, and we'll see you again soon.